For me, Black dandyism is freedom.
Dandies are sort of protesters to me.
We've always been able to use fashion to make statements both politically and stylistically. The Black dandy is someone who is creatively and stylistically free.
It's the freedom to express yourself and not be told that you're one thing or another.
As sort of a case study to everything that will happen in the timeline. It is also like dandies are sort of protesters to me. They protest in their moment. You know, they walk in, they appear to be so out of sorts with the norm, right? That they become a construct of something different.
I feel like Black people kind of just obviously use it as resilience, but really kind of, hey, we want to be free.
And that's exactly what Black people have always done. It's what they've always had to do. Even a simple thing as a t-shirt with writing on it to the Black Panthers and not being allowed in courtrooms or libraries or even institutions like the Met and museums.
It's taking something that was not given to us, we didn't have access to, and taking it and styling it and wearing it in a way that only this community could wear it. So it's rebellion for sure.
I guess it can be rebellious in the sense that they say, you know, the climate at the time would be something like, oh, well, we don't see them, they don't do this, they don't do that, you can tell where they come from. If you made an effort, then maybe you would be accepted.
These were never safe places for Black people, and when they would protest, they would wear their political ideals on their t-shirts, on their backs, where they didn't have any other choice. They used their body as the vessel.
We want the same rights as our counterparts, but I do think it was used as a tool to communicate with just other communities, but also reinvent how Black people were to show up in the future.
When you think about Black people in our history and consider appearance, you know, appearance of Langston Hughes or the Harlem Renaissance, as it were.
And I think when people were change their clothes to wearing suits, and I think of the Harlem Renaissance, and how it laid the foundation of what it meant to be Black in America and to be represented in a way that you wanted to be seen, not how racist imagery made you out to be.
And then 20 years, 30 years later, you have another male identity that needs to be talked about, or always Black male identity in the clothing, like Martin Luther King and a Malcolm X.
You know, they always seem to come correct. It was definitely more of an out there kind of visual as opposed to safe and quiet.
The art form that they are wearing and the thing that they are doing and who they are and what they're saying. I feel the same way about the Black Panther Party and the leather jacket and a blue collar shirt and the beret. That was chosen. That's not haphazard.
I think dandyism was really an answer to all of that type of negative imagery, negative stereotypes about Black men and women.